my name is Dynasty Ortega, and thank you for coming to our channel, DE Pinnacle Investors. In just a moment, I'll be introducing you to Esteban, which is my partner as well as my husband, and today we'll be talking about real estate marketing. So without further ado, here he is.
Hello everyone, this is Esteban Baez with DE Pinnacle Investors, LLC. And what I'm here to talk about today is real estate marketing. Let me let you in on a little secret. Real estate is a marketing business. And what I mean by that is that you have different traffic sources. I have ads here, I have branding. These are the first two I'm going to show you right here on the board, and I'm going to show you how this process works. Branding, first of all, is something that's free. It's like developing a Facebook, YouTube channel, a Facebook profile, YouTube channel, Instagram profile, TikTok, and same thing with Twitter. A little cool thing about TikTok is that you can make a bunch of short videos, something like this, but a little bit shorter, and it's just like throwing free little ads out there. Now, it's a little random and it's all over the world rather than just your market, but that's why we have ads. Ads is targeted marketing. It's targeting videos as well. So this way you put your ads in front of videos or in front of profiles that you think they would be interested in viewing your video. So what the point of this is to go ahead and get some follow-up and some email intake. They email you, I can follow up with them, make appointments. Now also, during these make appointments, I want to schedule viewings of their property so that this way I can get a look inside. So we'll use Zoom or Skype, and they'll take me through the property and show me everything that they think is wrong, so that this way I can get a further evaluation of the rehab of this property. Because as they call me back or as I'm making an appointment with them, the only thing I truly don't know with having the premium software data that I have is what the inside of their house looks like, what the rehab is really going to look like, So that's, during this conversation, it's very important that I go ahead and try to figure that out. So this way, when I go to the property, I confirm what I see, or through Zoom, I can go ahead and make them an offer. There's no time to waste. So go ahead and have the offer already drawn up, the contract drawn up, and get them to sign it so you can close that deal. And closing the deal, I mean, that's the whole point of this. Now, I want to point out something before I go further, is that ads and branding, I say come to the landing page, in which that's where they can send you an email. But let me let you in a little secret. You should go ahead and put that option available on ads or on your profile, so that this way they can just email from there or call you if your phone number is on the ad. So that this way there's no need to go to the website. But they go to the website if they want to learn more about you, okay? And so you can display yourself and your business in a way that you want to. So with that being said, there's other traffic sources here, and other sources like direct mail, ringless voicemails, and postcards. My example of some direct mail is right here. Now each letter is stamped and has a handwritten letter inside. This is what the handwritten letter looks like. It matches the same color of the envelope. To get 400 envelopes and 400 papers is about $100. Divide that, it's about 30 cents. And the stamp here is 55 cents if you go to the US Post Office. But if you go on eBay, you can find it like 45 cents a stamp, 35 cents a stamp. So that's why I have here 65 through 85 cents per letter, And then how many letters go out, so you can find out how much it costs per lead. And ringless voicemails I got here for 32 cents, and that includes the skip tracing. So I go ahead, I create a huge marketing list, and that's very specific of exactly what I'm looking for. I got multiple marketing lists for different kinds of strategies. I can also compile them all, find out which people are the most motivated, and send those out after I analyze and find out if they're a good deal or not. And postcards, that also includes the skip trace process, but 48 cents. Now, those are something we're just getting into. They look really pretty. You can make them up however you want, but those are traffic sources too. My online traffic sources are my ads and branding, and I kind of just sweep you through this process so that this way you can learn how this is. The only difference between both of these, or the main difference, is the fact that this online traffic sources has a landing page. And that's why I mentioned earlier to go ahead and make it available for them to email you at the ad and branding process, so that this way they don't have to go to the landing page if they choose not to. But most likely they are. We get them to return our phone calls. On my branding and my ads, we have emails and calls. It's more towards emails, and whereas, these regular traffic sources is just phone numbers. Every single one of these, my mail, my ringless voicemails, and my postcards, I have a different phone number set up with each one of those, so that this way I can identify which traffic source is working. And then you could take it a step further and find these papers. Here I got a blue one. So the first time I sent them a piece of paper, I sent them like one letter a week. The first one is blue, then green, yellow, orange, pink, not in that order. But I'm able to identify, how long it took them to call me back, because I can send out up to 10 different colors, and each color has a different phone number on it. Now, you may go, well, that's expensive getting that many phone numbers. That's where I lead you to the software called CallRail, which you can pay, a lower price and get up to 10, 15 phone numbers, even 20, 25. And it's super cheap, but it allows you to, have your KPI, your key performance indicators, and track everything and know where your money's going, know how much it costs per lead, know how much it costs per deal, learn how much it costs to actually, close on a house. These are my little stamps. I buy 100 at a time, 55 cents. If anybody else out there knows a more affordable way to get stamps, even cheaper than eBay, so I can knock this 65 down to, let's say, about 50, and then I heard, that's what people are most likely getting. But we are a beginner investing company. We started off in 2019. It's 2020. We built a very, strong foundation. You can't build an empire on a single-family 6-inch concrete slab. You got to dig deep. You got to, really know what you're talking about. So I like to point out here I have with contract for both my viewings. What I'm trying to say is I go there prepared. I go there with my contract, my real estate purchase and sale agreement in hand, with everything marked out. It's already pre-filled out before I come to the appointment. I print it out, make it look good. I print a second one just in case, leave that one in the car. You never know if it gets wrinkled up or, and then, because the first one I want to be like, hey, listen, here it is. I'm willing to make this deal and close this deal right now. You're prepared. You got to show that. You got to show strength in that. And get to the closing of the deal, Now that's the whole point of this. Get leads. Too many people say, shout out to Brandon Turner, that they don't have enough time, they don't have enough deals, and they don't have enough money. For one, money. You don't have to use your money. You can use other people's money. Private lenders, hard money lenders. Those are, and you can really build up that private lender as long as you prepare, you prepare for them. Now, deals, see, I'm one of those people, I believe in premium data software, so I went ahead and found PropStream, which is a real estate investing software platform, and it's online. And listen, I can go to a whole nother video talking about that, but that's very good. And time, you're gonna have to work hard for that time. Let me tell you about time. If you don't think you got enough time to real estate invest, or at least learn about it first, because you need to know first before you can act about it, act on it, and first people need to know about real estate before they can even learn about real estate, and then they need to act on real estate, and then they need to go over and upgrade all their processing so that this way they can, blossom and grow in real estate. And for example, document everything, create charts. You should be able to teach somebody else how to do your job and have paper forms to help assist them in the process. We haven't even purchased our first deal, and we're going ahead and starting this because, listen, I've always been that person to listen to my bigger brother, listen to the OGs, You know, I used to be a correctional officer for 5 years, and I was living the same kind of life where I felt as successful as somebody who was there for 25 years. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to take things into my own hand. So, and I suggest the same thing for you. Go ahead and learn, read some books. Shout out to the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Changed My Life by Robert Kiyosaki. You got Burr by David Turner. You got The 4-Hour Work Week by Tommy. You got, all kinds of books out there, but go out there and learn, spend every waking moment you can, every little piece of time that you can give up. Don't be going out on the weekends having fun. You're like, oh, but I work all week. I work 40. I'm talking people, minimum of 40. Listen, let me tell you something right now. If you do the calculation, you work 40 hours a week minimum, that comes out to just under 23.8% of your life you spend working for somebody else. Let me ask you a question. How hard are you willing to work for yourself? Imagine yourself working that hard for yourself. Where would you be? How much would you accomplish? What goals would you finally reach if you worked as hard for yourself as you do for somebody else? You spent a quarter of your life working for somebody else and another quarter sleeping. It's time to take things into your own hands. With that note, I'm gonna leave you on a good note. God bless you all. And shout out to all my real estate investors. It's hard work, but we're never giving up. This is never, ever give up. Failure will happen, but through failure we learn. There are lessons, With that, guys, I'm out of here. It's been fantastic. I hope you learned something. Peace out.